If you wanted to know what the best t-shirt heat press is, if you are just getting started with sublimation t-shirt printing, then stay tuned. You won't want to miss this video. Hey, what is going on? The printer guy here. And in this video, I wanted to talk to you about the absolute best t-shirt heat press for beginners. If you are just getting started with sublimation printing, that is sublimating onto t-shirts, any kind of t-shirt, any size really, and then this is the right video for you. So if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. All right, so just for some background, I started out doing sublimation printing with a Cricut heat press. And that is a heat press that you basically have to manually hold onto and press onto the t-shirt for the entire duration of maybe it's 40, 50 seconds, 60 seconds that you need to hold it over the t-shirt for the heat to transfer onto the paper and for the sublimation to happen. And so to me, this process was pretty tedious. And I wanted to look for something that was a little bit easier, something that was a little more simplified. And I was under the impression that it would cost a lot of money. But really, ultimately, I found something that was just a little bit more in cost compared to the Cricut heat press, which was around $100. I found something for about $170 on Amazon. I'm going to be linking to this heat press. It's the Top Deep branded heat press. It's a 8-in-1 machine. You not only have the capacity to do t-shirt printing, but you can do, it has moldings for mugs and some other pieces of media as well. But it's a really, really good press for t-shirts. And I really want to talk about this heat press because if you're just getting started with t-shirt printing or really mugs or anything like that, this is the best bang for your buck. And this is the best heat press, in my opinion, if you're just getting started and you don't want to spend a ton of money. It's kind of like the sublimation printers. If you go with the top of the line Sawgrass printers, sublimation printers that is, you can spend over $1,000, $700, $800. But if you convert an Epson EcoTank printer, you can do it for really, really affordably for, maybe $200 to $300. And then on the high end with the large format, a little bit more than that. I wanted to come on here really quick and just say that I know in this video, it sounds like I'm only promoting this one heat press, like the specific branded heat press, but I'm more so talking about this type of heat press more than anything. I found a good price online and there was an affiliate link to this specific heat press. I guess the title might be a little bit misleading, as in when I say this is the best sublimation heat press out there. Really, I'm more so talking about the type of heat press where you have some of these different features. And of course, depending on the brand you buy, you could end up with a heat press that has more features or less, different pricing. And so, I just wanted to clear that up. When I say the best heat press, I'm more so talking about the type of heat press more than the specific brand. Although I am sharing a lot of information about the actual specific brand that I bought. It's not exclusive to just this brand. It's more general, talking about the type versus just the brand. But this heat press, the one that I got is a 12 by 15 inch, and that was a really good size. What I really like about this press is that you're actually able to pull the bottom piece out and you can do your adjustments, do your measurements, and then push it back in place. When you're ready to heat up, you do have a main hub where you have your time and your heat. You can set all of that up. It was really easy for me to figure out how to work it because there is a little bit of a system there where you have to go through the numbers, but it's really, really easy to figure out on your own. I was able to learn how to do it on my own pretty quickly. And basically you set the heat and you set the time and then it starts to warm up to that number. Another thing that's really nice about this, you're able to actually swing out that top piece, let it heat up, work on what you need to work on, set it all up, and then when you're ready, you swing that back around and you can begin your heat process with your sublimation design. Now, some of the recent designs that I've done is a large men's t-shirt. I've done children's shirts and even a onesie. So really, the smaller sizes, of course, it's kind of obvious that you'll be able to do that. But you also can do larger sizes. And if you needed to go up into really large t-shirts, there is a 15 by 15 version of this heat press. It's a variation from the one that I got. So I'm going to be leaving a link down in the description below for this specific heat press that I got. And you'll actually be able to go to this other one, which is a 15 by 15. The price is going to vary a little bit depending on the size, and you can get some different things. So I got the 8-in-1. There is also a 5-in-1 that doesn't come with all the different bells and whistles. That doesn't come with all of the extra moldings, let's say for mugs. But I found it useful to get spend a little bit more money and get some more of those features. Now, using a heat press like this versus something that's a lot more manual is going to increase your output. If you're doing frequent sublimation printing, this is really going to be the best heat press that you can get because it's going to streamline the entire process. And again, it's really just if you look at it in my scenario, it's a $70 difference to get something that's going to save you so much time and hassle. You can do hats, you can do plates, you can do metal signs even, and it's really just simplified because you're able to just use that press, lock it in place, and allow the time to pass. Once you're done, you unlock it, you remove or you can swing away your heat, and you can actually begin working on your sublimation project, taking off whatever you need to, and you have completed the project. Now, if you are doing sublimation t-shirt printing, I highly recommend that you use Best Printers Sublimation ink. It's going to be linked down in the description below. It'll be the very first link when you go down there. Really high quality ink, and when you see anything being printed here on this channel, that is the ink that we're using. So you can see the quality that the ink is able to produce here on camera, and you can rest assured that you are buying a high quality product from a company that is constantly using the product that we sell and making sure it is top of the line. And you can really see it in our videos. So very transparent with the quality of the product, the results that you can expect to see at home. So a link to sublimation ink will be down in the description below, very first link. And then there will also be a link for this heat press as well. I really hope that this video ended up helping you out. This heat press is really multi-versed, and it can do a lot of different types of media, and I really like that about it. Very simplified, very much an affordable price. If you go with more of a brand name, you're going to spend a little bit more, but I have found that the quality is just right to where it gets the job done and it makes things really easy. Now, another really nice thing about this heat press is how adjustable everything is. It comes with a tool which will allow you to change out some of these different parts, and each one of these is able to connect to your heat conduit via a cable so that you're able to adequately sublimate with that specific molding. Now, again, this is just another recap. You're able to do mugs, hats, plates, and of course clothing. Also, metal signage is not here in the advertising, but you most definitely can. As you saw earlier in the video, I was able to do metal signage with the setup that is already set up for t-shirts. I was able to do metal signs. So that was a really nice bonus. And so really happy overall with the performance of this heat press. Of course, the top portion of the heat press is able to swing 360 degrees actually, and really 180 degrees gets it to give you enough space so that you're able to work and then bring the heat back when you need it. Alright, so I really hope this video ended up being helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I handpicked 2 videos that are here on the screen for you to watch next. Also consider subscribing to this channel. There's so much helpful content for you if you're a printer owner, and it's just good to have a resource like this for you in the future, whether you're dealing with a printer that's not printing well or you need more printer recommendations. So I look forward to seeing you again in another video.